What do you feel like made that career stop so special? And maybe sort of part B would be, how did that really clarify what you are doing today in your new role? Like, how did that lead into the work that you're doing today?
Yeah, I was very fortunate to get hired on at Knock. And not only a lot of people that move from the vendors or from the operator side to the vendor side get hired in like a customer success or sales role. They get hired for their knowledge of the industry and for their network. But to move from a B2C marketing role to a B2B marketing role for a tech company was a pretty big leap. Um, like high hustle, so I definitely I turn the things that I work in and I relate them to a job that maybe they aren't fully related to. But the one
Right.
thing that I had was my North Star was I knew the customer because I was the customer. I used Knock. I was a huge Ravy fan customer of Knock before I joined the team. And I learned a lot. I felt like a fish out of water for the first couple months. I didn't know the jargon they were using. I didn't know the tools they were using. I'd never been in Salesforce in my life. And it was so much to learn. I didn't know the dynamics of working for a tech company. I didn't know how to do B2B marketing. And honestly, a lot of the roles that I've done in my life, I didn't know how to do them going into it. And so you see the things that I do as a marketer, and a lot of people on the outside, like, oh, she does things so differently. I don't have anything to pull from. I do things differently because I'm making it up as I go. I'm pulling inspiration from other industries and other people that I admire that may or may not relate to what I'm doing. And so it ends up being a little bit different and very much my own spin because I don't have a lot of historical knowledge to pull from.
Mm.
But the Knock job was amazing. I started the podcast. I totally ripped off Chris Walker's like Demand Gen Live format. Um, Obviously, I have a theater background, so I can keep an audience engaged. So I had that like competitive advantage. So that was very helpful. But yeah, I loved it. It was a great company to work for.